Hello all again and welcome to Belfast. Is this 19 or 18?
I'm not sure.
Maddie,
Yeah?
do you want to be in today's worm video?
No, thank you.
Why not?
Because the worms are so big and disgusting.
What about you, Henry? You going to be in it? No.
He says no.
Dead on. See you later.
Bye.
Oliver, do you want to do a worm video today?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
Okay. Can you thank all the subscribers though on YouTube?
Thank you.
Thumbs up. Right, catch you later. Big man. Bye.
Bye. So welcome to Belfast Worm Farmers episode 19.
And you're very welcome. As the last couple of videos you'll see, Oliver didn't want to play ball. I think he's scared of the large worms in the worm bin. First of all, we'd like to thank Blue Borage from Auckland in New Zealand for sending us some awesome pictures of worm snugs. They mentioned an international collaboration, and it's got us thinking. I wonder if we could set up a platform where worm farmers from across the globe could collaborate in some way, be it online in a video or a forum. But the way modern technology is going, forums are kind of almost obsolete, and now it's all vlogging and videos, and that's where we found our medium and most of our followers come from, is now from YouTube. So we're going to work away and see what we can come up with in the way of international collaborations for worm farmers. There's some awesome people on Instagram and YouTube that have set the wheels in motion, so we'll just see how that pans out and see how that goes. Future projects that we've got lined up is the two boys will be setting up a worm farm, possibly Mattie as well, but we'll just see how that one goes. But yeah, they want to set up a worm farm to show how easy and simple and cheap it can be. We're not going to buy a ready-made one off the shelf. We think that there's too much plastic being wasted anyway, so we're just going to utilise what we can find. Something like a 10-litre mayonnaise bucket of some description, just in a random. We'll try that and just see how that goes. So that's coming down the line later on. Yeah, we're nearly 300 followers on Instagram, and we're posting pictures on there daily, so it's all going well, and we're obviously doing something right. Well, we're thoroughly enjoying it. We've got 61 subscribers on YouTube now, and some amazing comments coming in, so it's awesome getting all your comments and feedback from you. It's been great. Awesome. So we're just going to do a quick update on the worm farm today and show you what's what and how it's happening. We've set up the hatchery behind us, the big white thing up there. It's not up and running with cocoons in it yet, but it is set up ready to go. There's a video later on coming up with that. Yeah, the worm bin and the worm farm in general is coming along really well, and we're happy with the progress and how it's going.
Yep.
So this is our new hatchery setup. It's just got worm castings and paper pulp in it. Until the worms hatch out, they won't actually need any food, but we just thought the paper pulp might add to enrich the soil when they do hatch out. There's no cocoons in there at the moment. That's just set up ready to go. I just got it on the ground to show you the setup here. So that's just when we say paper pulp, it's egg boxes and stuff that we've just blended up. It's very fibrous. So in the other bins we'll show you later, the worms are munching their way through it nicely.
There's a lot of worm snugs in here. Nothing really happening in that one. There's just worms hanging out.
That's a big one there, isn't it?
Yes. There's also a cocoon there.
That's awesome to see, isn't it?
Yep.
Big something growy here. Don't know, it must be like some kind of pea or something, but there's something growing in there. As we said in the last video, we don't mind things growing in our bin. We think it helps the worms grow, and we seem to like it.
There's one having
a cuddle.
Yay, cuddle.
A lot of worms like cuddling. A lot.
Cuddle.
So far so good with the pulp, the paper pulp. I don't think it's going to completely broke down, but yeah, that's coming along nice, isn't it, Harry?
Yeah.
So this is the bin that we put the orange in. And there's a worm snug in there too.
Yay.
How's the orange looking now?
Good.
Hold it
It's
still.
really squishy.
Yeah, just hold it still a second. It's all breaking down now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. At least we know that they're not poisoning the worms. And there is some worms underneath there, quite big ones again.
Yay. We like big worms.
Yeah, we like big worms. Anything in the worm snug?
No, nothing.
There's more worms having a cuddle there.
Yay.
Okay, right, just fold that bit back over there. There's all these little mites on here again. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. The little white things there are mites of some description. Not quite sure what they are. We'll have to do a bit more research. But we are learning all the time, as we say, aren't we, Harry?
Yep, we've also got a book about worm farming.
Can you remember who wrote the book?
No.
Right, her name's Rhonda Sharman.
Rhonda Sharman.
Yeah, check her out. She wrote an amazing book. So yeah, check it out.
There's that.
This is the one with that
yellow
funny. Oh, look at the big worms in this one.
Yay!
So
There's some type of hairy mold.
yeah, I don't know what that is. Hold it still. Hold it still, and then the camera will pick up on it. Yeah, it's like hairy mold coming off the avocado there. We'll just leave it in there because it doesn't seem to be doing anything wrong with it. Recently on Instagram, someone said that our worms look like a mutation of a European nightcrawler or dendrobina. Our worms are massive. We're not quite sure why. Maybe it's the loving and care that we put into our worms. Not 100% sure, but do you know what? They're doing what we want them to do, so we're not too bothered by it. This one in here has got some massive worms. This is the bin that has some absolute brutes in it. I just lift some of these up here. Like, look at the size of these worms here, these brutes. It's definitely huge.
What are brutes?
Like big brutes of worms.
Yay, we like brutes.
Look at the size of these on my hand there.
Yay, we like big worms.
Huge our worms are. Right, we're just going to leave this bin now because this one is absolutely thriving, and just to show that they are doing what we want them to do. There's a baby worm that recently hatched out. So it's about the size of my thumb now, so you can see that there's massive and tiny ones in there too. If you do have your own worm bin and you do see some tiny ones, don't worry about it. The big ones tend not to eat the small ones, but yeah, just bear that in mind. This bin is absolutely full of massive worms. That's what's left of the dragon fruit there. Now it's just like a pile of mush. Pull back the cardboard on one of the worm bins and you see this on the top. That's a sign that, well, we think it is, that the worms are actually getting hungry. There's very little food in this one. This one we haven't fed for a long time. So we're going to feed them carrot. We've got some sliced carrot. So we're going to layer it on the top and take a photograph every day and see the worms eating it.
These are the last few bits to go on.
Right, what our plan is we'll photograph this in a minute, and then we'll take it every day, and then you'll see, and then we'll play it back as one video in a week's time when all the carrots should have gone, and then you'll see it deteriorate.
With the carrot we just marked.
Just lifted up this avocado and there's actually worms in hiding inside the avocado. Don't know if the camera can pick that up. Just there, you see it to the left hand side? That just goes to show that the worms are loving the avocado. What we found is that the avocado gets eaten and then the outer skin is left like leather. It's actually a wormhole down there. So there you go, that's what happens with avocado. The bin here, we just added some of that carrot and some more paper pulp. Not all the bins we tried the paper pulp in, but the bins we have put it in, the worms seem to like it, so we're definitely going to give that a try. It's much quicker than just giving them shredded paper, because the shredded paper takes a while to break down, but like that they should eat it quicker. Cool, good boy. This is the last worm bin that we set up with worms, and we're just kind of leaving it as is just to see what happens, but the worm snugs are falling apart. and we noticed this before. It seems to be the quality of the toilet roll that was given to us. Yeah, there are worms in here. There's about half a kilo of worms in here, so we'll just leave that and see how that goes. This is the comment from Blue Borage from Auckland, New Zealand that Harry and I was talking about, and they mentioned the Here's to International Vermicompost collaborations, something that we would like to try. And if you do a hashtag search on Instagram for worm snugs, it brings up all of these awesome pictures of worm snugs, and these pictures are right across the globe, with many people taking part. Children and adults are all taking part. It's a great way to recycle toilet roll, as well as being able to feed your worm cardboard, and it gives them somewhere to snug. It was actually Harry's idea to call it a worm snug because the worms snuggle inside the holes that you see here. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you've got any suggestions you would like us to do, or anything you'd like us to look at along the worm farm, then just let us know. You may have seen that we water with a milk bottle. Someone asked in Twitter how we get the holes on top. We literally just heated a pin and then literally plopped it in. Can you see the holes in there? That's it. And we use that as a watering can. We try and make use of what we have lying around us rather than going and buying anything. We just think that there's too much waste, so we're just trying to do that. So yeah, that's it for today. So Harry's gonna do the goodbyes here.
If you want to subscribe, click up here, and if you want to see more, click up there.
And don't forget to leave your comments below and hit the little bell if you want notifications. Until next time, thanks very much.
Bye bye.